Hi guys. So it is November 3rd, 2024. It's a very crazy time. We're about to have an election. We don't know what the hell is going on with this country. I'm getting fucking censored everywhere. Everyone's getting censored for trying to expose PD files, which is just outrageous. This is just crazy. I've never seen this before. And here's the thing. I feel like everyone keeps waiting for someone else to do something rather than just like everyone just collectively do something. There's so much disorganization. There's a lot of distrust, but I wanted to go into at least some of the stuff that I've been talking about, like where we saw Joe Biden come out the other day in their little panda outfit and like just how horrible that was. And I want to take you guys back a little bit to that symbolism, and tell you about these people who I call Satanists and why I call them Satanists. So, there is the Church of Satan. It was, I believe, established by Anton LaVey, and, Anton LaVey, it has his whole, a lot of books. He has a whole, Bible and all that. I'll get into it. But, my understanding is that a lot of the, back when Hollywood was being formed, or either when the CIA was being formed or another organization, a bunch of Satanists were basically just dropped off into where Hollywood was. And Hollywood, as you know, is like a wood that whoever, witches, wizards would use to cast their spells with. Now, Hollywood's basically, if you, like I said before, if you watched Out of Shadows or read my friend Jay's book, Esoteric Hollywood, the CIA basically runs Hollywood, so no one gets out in front of these platforms or gets a message out to the people unless they're somehow or some way controlled by some sort of puppet or funding or whatever above it, you know. No one just gets to say or do whatever they want like that, unless I guess you're Hillary Clinton or I don't know. To that extent, Satanists believe that they do the opposite, anything of the opposite of God. So for example, you don't even have to think about it this is Jewish or Christian or anything. You have to just think about it as kind of like just a good and God-like and Christ-like as the highest light in a sense, or highest consciousness. So like the whole, I know you guys are going to hate me for this. No one's going to hate me for this. No, absolutely not. See, that's Satan. They're trying to twist and confuse you. That's so much confusion. The gender and the transgender stuff. Baphomet. That goat that I showed you guys, that Baphomet is a transgender, has both genders. That's a symbol of Satan. I'm sorry. It's unacceptable at this point anymore. I just can't. I'm not dealing with these social problems when people are fucking dying around. Like, it's just, and it's what? I cannot believe this. And it's the inverse. It's anything of what's not. So that's why all these people have been in your faces saying, guys, these females in, these actresses in Hollywood are actually males, and they're showing you what a male skull looks like and what a female skull looks like. And some of them you're like, shit, like, oh my, did this go so far back that as a Satanist, they believe if they show you the inverse, they're like getting a fuck you. They're like getting off on it, and that they get away with it karmically as if they don't have to ever pay for it or get punishment for it because they throw it in our faces. So for example, like I was saying yesterday, Lady Gaga coming out with this Disease album, like looking horrible, and you know, she's telling you to your face she means no well for you. And if you go forth with her and be her little monster like a fucking retard, then like that's your will. And I can't fucking like I don't know what to do for people like that. I'm sorry. I can only show you so much and do so much, and then at that point when I get attacked for trying to stand up and defend human and child abuse and trafficking and just the sickest shit I've ever had to learn about, where every day it gets darker and worse and worse, and I literally cry for hours sometimes by myself thinking about this and don't know what the fuck to do. And then it's like, well, how can I do something? Oh, well, I don't have any fucking manpower, and this is something that I absolutely don't think I can manage alone. At least not anytime. I guess I'm gonna have to work on it the rest of my life to do something alone. But if I wanted to do something sooner than the rest of my life, I need help here. So that's what I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to just open people's minds to like do your own research. You don't have to take my word for it. You don't have to believe what I say, but these people, they're in our faces, and I'm telling you, it seems crazy, but it is true. And some of it is, they're not even them. Maybe it's a body double of some sort. Maybe we don't freaking know. All we know is we are what's pushed out on this television, this TV, this television, or this television. So it's really, it's also controlled, and it really freaks me out, and it makes me wonder, like, shit, how do we really know that we're not being surveilled by literally everything? How do we know? How do I know that when I shut the TV off, it's actually off? How do I know there's no camera embedded in there? How do I know this? How do we know that, Hurricane Milton wasn't created? Hurricane Helene wasn't created? How do we know? How do we know? We don't get like answers to anything. And this is absurd. And then we just accept everything that we're given because we see it on a fucking TV or something, or we're told it by Elon Musk. This is absurd. You need to think for yourself, and you need to open your mind, because we are about to go through fucking hell, because I don't think there's a way to avoid the fact of the election coming up. And I'm not voting. I'm not going to tell anyone to vote. Now, I am not participating. I'm not giving my sovereignty. I'm not going to play their games. I'm not involved in this. You know, I'm just putting my head down, walking the other way. Because what's happening is what's going to already happen. It's going to usher in the New World Order. This is like a big world stage for everyone to watch, I guess, for people who don't have to worry about food and rent. But this is all going to lead us to, like I said, no more elections, chips in the arm by Elon Musk. Everything's going to be on Starlink, everything on the X app, and under surveillance. And this is just the warning, I guess, to prepare. I don't know what we can do. I don't know. No one even answers me about the fucking child stuff. So, like, you all are cowards. I'm sorry. I appreciate you. I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to be getting the word out and getting people out and waking people up. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. However, I would not think for the life of me that I would be doing this alone this long. And I'll continue it, and I'm going to keep doing it because I'm faith gold. And that's what I do. I'm not going to stand, with my nose in the ground towards this. I'm sorry. I have integrity. I have fucking morals, and I stand by them. I'm not going to keep my head down and fund this anymore. So it'd be great if other people would stop funding it too and open their eyes. And, you know, we got to change, guys. This is a serious, serious thing, and we really have to do something. The little things that I'm able to show you and post are just so minuscule as to the deep, deep issues that really are going on. So what I'm showing you, yeah, is bad, but it goes really, really worse. And we've got to wake up, and we got to stop, and we have to come together, because this is a battle that's probably going to be like way too big. I can manage it, but, you know, at least, you know, send me some, like, you know, a Venmo or something, please. Because this is a lot on my heart. It really is, but it's all right. All right. I'm going to go and end this a little bit early and just try and meditate and think and not like go crazy, because I feel like I'm just like in isolation so much, which is fine. I don't, but that I'm speaking to like the world, or I'm putting stuff out there. And because I'm not getting like any feedback or any return, although I believe that what I'm doing is like in good faith and good intent, obviously, it might not be like in my best interest. And so I just need to like sit, I guess. I don't know. I want to just get out stuff, and I'm not going to sit here and type a script for like, you know, whatever I need to do to talk. So if I sound a little, whatever, that's just how it is. So, all right, well, wake up and save yourself and prepare, and just help your neighbors, and be positive, and stay up positive, like uplifting vibes for yourself and other people. All right, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying just like learning about the symbolism and stuff. And I really am glad, like, if you are. So thank you for listening.